do, that's old news. That backwood get chopped, screw, can't pass shit. I don't know you, bitch, freeze me. When I step up, can't hold back, can't show out, just show face, no hype shit. You know that, that's me. Can't do, that's old news. That backwood get chopped, screw, can't pass shit. I don't know you, bitch, freeze me. Hop in the roof, gone. Feel like I'm too gone. Scream at the moon, dog. What would you do, dog? If you wanna move, dog. And people you know, they get so jealous, they want that you screwed, dog. You niggas so fake. Why don't you face it? Wake out the waves. I wave on a spaceship. I did me for once, and you couldn't take it. Since I could taste it, you know I'm the greatest. Muhammad Ali told me to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Spike Lee said, H.E. fight the power that be. If we don't, how the fuck are we it? Expecting some peace, y'all niggas got me in Z's. When I step up, can't hold back, can't show out, just show face, no hype shit, you know that, that's me. Can't do, that's old news. That backwood get chopped, screw, can't pass shit. I don't know you, bitch, freeze me. When I step up, can't hold back, can't show out, just show face, no hype shit. You know that, that's me. Can't do, that's old news. That backwood get chopped, screw, can't pass shit. I don't know you, bitch, freeze me. All I ever wanted to do was be a baller, a shot caller, hang with some brothers. Had some bad bitches in the crib that'll swallow. After that, I just take them hoes to get some Starbucks. I can never get addicted cause I'm inconsistent. If you decipher all my words, then that might cause some friction. I had some trouble in my youth, but I won't be specific. And I just wanna save my soul, so I keep my distance. I deal with demons on the daily. Motherfuckers call me crazy, I'm depressed, they call me lazy. Cheer me on, that shit so shady. I found love within myself. I'm the one that fucking raised me. No offense to my parents, but right now I feel amazing. After I graduated high school, I lost my mind almost. It took me 2 years to find out who I really was. When I step up, can't hold back, can't show out, just show face, no hype shit, you know that, that's me. Can't do, that's old news. That backwood get chopped, screw, can't pass shit. I don't know you, bitch, freeze me. When I step up, can't hold back, can't show out, just show face, no hype shit, you know that, that's me. Can't do, that's old news. That backwood get chopped, screw, can't pass shit. I don't know you, bitch, freeze me.
Hey, Spice Baby. You ready to start? You ready to start? We ready to start? No more wasting this time. But again, I like for y'all to take this time to shout out my girl Chrissy Wayward. Go check her out. Go check her music out. Go check her. She has a channel. Go check her channel out. Please, let's support our youth. Support our youth. So, we're going to start this show because I'm tired. So we're going to start the show and see where it goes. Remember, I'm catching up. Don't ask me nothing. Whatever y'all put on in the chat, y'all put in the chat. I may go backwards. Not now. But I may go backwards to see what's going on. But remember, you guys, whatever you put, then that's what it is. And then I'll go back myself and check out what's going on. If I I don't know. But this is Jaguar, Wright, and TJ. I'm not watching the whole video. Again, if you want to see the whole video, you go check out their channel. Ay. What did I do? Okay, now we got it. Now I don't want to play. Hey, play. Oh, now my thing acting up. Woo. Here we go. Try and stop playing with the Wi-Fi. Please stop playing with the Wi-Fi. Thank you kindly.
30-second daily routine that can help fix the meniscus and get rid of other joint pain.
I can't use my arms.
Oh no. I don't know who this is, but that's not who I was watching. Here we go. Oh no, the sound won't play. What is up with this video? It don't want to play. Hold on.
Water, because we're gonna let this burn. See, like I was saying before, young king,
I'm here.
if ain't nobody gonna give you the truth willingly and keep playing in your face lying, well, you know, maybe you just gotta set the whole house on fire, see who went out.
Ooh, house on fire.
With the truth.
Yeah.
Up until today, I was not willing to allow Esoteric to be seen as a villain in this story because I felt like she got duped. But as you will hear further in this conversation, there are very illuminating and disturbing things that we discussed.
Yeah.
Some parts of this recording I will have to skip through because some of the things that I shared with her and that she shared with me could put both of our lives in jeopardy. There's enough danger, I don't need to add to it. So if she should try to debunk this recording out there in the YouTube verse and say that I edited it in any way, she's absolutely right. I'm admitting to that right now. I'm retracting, or should I say redacting certain parts. But I'm not doing it because I'm afraid of the truth. I'm doing it because I know it will hurt her.
Who's her?
Hey,
me. Mother love. Somebody got a birthday call.
But everything else
tomorrow.
Is fair game. You want to know why, Kai?
All right, love.
Why?
Because everything is content.
Absolutely.
Everything. Anybody who know me should know that. You know, I keep telling people there are real life consequences to these YouTube games, which is why I have appropriately deemed it the YouTube Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Because niggas is literally out here trying to take each other out just to get their spot and to be loved by the masses. Ain't that what happened in the Hunger Game?
Yeah.
Nigga call me the Mockingjay.
Hey, Crypto.
Yeah.
Hey, I got my arrow.
Hey, Lady Vanna.
Now while we wait for more of our esteemed family to get in the room, let's get into this content.
Alrighty.
This is me, Jaguar Wright Johnson, and my husband, Gerald L. Johnson Jr.'s virtual mistress, Esoteric. Then he turned around and went live and said to me and TJ got hurt me. Oh my God. Can he get in trouble for that, like HIPAA or something? Like, I mean, even just telling what? Oh my Jesus, Lord, why hurt me of all freaking things? This
Oh my God, that is so terrible. I'm so sorry, y'all. That is terrible.
And then he retitled his video and said he's a victim of me and TJ.
Oh my God. This is exactly why I'm not a content creator. I'm not a YouTuber. I will deal with my conference calls and my condescending people all freaking day long.
Now I want to tell you something else about Tanaka that you don't know.
Yeah.
He is a psychopath. He has done very, very, very awful things. Very awful. Have you ever seen that movie? It's a very old movie. It came out in the 90s at the beginning of Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon's career. It's called The Talented Mr. Ripley.
No, I've heard it's a good movie. I kid you not. Once I reach home today, I will be watching it.
Hey, Paula.
All I can say is this: when you watch that film, please know that the lead character played by Matt Damon is denied.
Huh?
Oh
my crab. He steals people's energy and he steals their life. And he takes it and integrates it into his own. And then when it becomes uncomfortable, he just pivots and finds another body.
Mama.
He is also controlled by witchcraft.
Oh, the 29.
Oh my God.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Party will be right
That's
there.
exactly why I wear the amulet around my neck. My grandmother knew I was going to need that protection before she passed. I kid you not. I specifically have something that was given to me, passed down from my grandmother to
Because
protect me.
ancestors told her to because she knew you'd be facing danger. You need to call your cousin as soon as possible. You need to tell them everything, give them all names, give them all information, how to reach them, social media, phone numbers, the whole 9 yards, and let him know that Jaguar Wright told you to do so for your safety.
As soon as we hang up, I will. I don't even know how to start it.
You need to say, cuz.
Hey, cousin, I know I'm older than you, but
And I need your help. Be desperate. I know you're proud, but please be desperate in this.
Yeah, no, I know. I wish it.
You need to get that protective order against the 9. And if I were you, I would record every conversation you had with him from this point forward. Because the one thing about the Rick is that is very clear and true. He doesn't know how to stop his ego from fucking him up.
Well, let him tell him he was going to stop even talking about you all together because he had been losing subscribers and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's just going to be a whole other way he's going to go. And I pray that's what he does.
He just did a post on his community page posting TJ's cash. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Posting TJ's cash and talking about he's about to get into the Hunger Games.
Oh my God.
He's about to start the Hunger Games. Last I checked, I started the shit 3 weeks ago.
How did they start the Hunger Games and isn't that your tagline? Isn't that something you started though?
Yeah. Hunger Games been started.
Yeah.
Now he gonna start.
This is crazy.
That boy is a true born psychopath. He has the emotional temperament of Jeffrey Dahmer. And he's very childish. They targeted you, sweetheart, and they targeted you because who your family was. And they targeted you because they know that I know things that most people don't. When they realize that that my husband didn't have any real information, and the only things that I gave him were things that would hurt him if he repeated them. Yes. Did my husband ever tell you I got an FBI file?
We gonna party again, mother.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm here.
Did my husband ever tell you I have an FBI file?
No.
My husband didn't tell you I've been in cooperation with the FBI for over 15 years?
Huh?
Hell no.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Did my husband tell you anything?
I would have never spoken to him again because my uncle has done franchise. Like, you know the Nigerians.
Did my husband ever mention anything about the Italian mafia to you?
No, not at all.
Okay. So he wasn't
Not at all.
So he wasn't tested. And Jane? And we pause for the cause. Like I said, there are parts of this conversation that I will be redacting for everyone's safety. I'll be skipping ahead now, picking up to a safe part of the conversation. By no means is this live and this conversation that I'm exposing between Esoteric and myself meant to be malicious in any way. Not at all. It's more informative than anything. But if her concern is her identity and her family, I got that.
I would hate being called.
But I'm just trying to figure out what fucking universe
okay.
is her family and her existence more important than my family's existence. She wouldn't even be involved in this if she wasn't worried about discovering my husband's peen that she heard me crying over with Tokyo Tony. I never judged her for saying that, but it was a really cheesy thing to say, even if it was a joke. Sad it is. Looks like you're gonna have all of the problems and you got none of the dick.
Ooh, that's something.
That would just make you stupid.
You welcome, mother love.
Who is it? Esoteric. Who's in the back room? Esoteric. She gonna have to wait. Esoteric. She gonna have to wait. We have more recording to discuss.
For real, Nick.
Sorry, darling. You know, when I give people sound instruction, especially when I show them grace, and they tend to just choose to disregard me and think that they're going to lie to me and fool me and trick me when I've been nothing but decent, it kind of just makes me feel like, I don't know, helter fucking skelter. And that's just where we are. My.
Mama.
Y'all all should have told me the truth.
The truth.
And each one of you have done nothing but lie about one thing or another. Either you're a victim or you're a villain, but whichever one you are, Esoteric, we will discover that today. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Just let it burn. Ooh. Let it burn.
Give me the look. Bad boy.
Yeah. Excuse me. So, Kai, during this break, what do you think about what you're hearing so far before we get into this next section that's safe to listen to?
I think it's just I need to hear a little bit more before I get my opinion. I have my thoughts together. It's just I want to hear a little bit more on.
Well, let's say no more. Let's get into more.
All right.
I'm lost.
Wow.
Help me out.
So she really was receiving phone calls. That's why she made him leave.
Yes, but they lied and said that I was the one making threats.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't understanding. Okay. I just kept saying, how would Jag get her number? It doesn't even make any sense. It's not even there.
Pause. At this point in time, we were discussing the text messages that my husband and Dirty Nikki released that people have been running around online using as so-called evidence that I threatened to harm children. Up until this point, I had explained to Esoteric that I have certain ties to some not so savory characters and organizations. And I was explaining to her of my husband's knowledge of all these things.
I can't stand you, Nick.
And I was warning him, which
oh my God, Nick.
all the other little struggle channels and Mr. Ricketts.
Oh gosh. What episode? What's up, Drea? What's up, my love? Oh, season. I'm not even gonna say that, Paula. God dang it. Hey, what was that? Lucana? I'm tired. I'm saying everything wrong. Pardon me. The energy is always loud. It's so crazy that I can't even do commentary because I'm just watching. So I could just what really? So can't do commentary. but Nick catching me up. Nick catching me up. Nick catching me up. I should be sleeping. Lord knows I should be sleeping. But I got some energy. Today was a long day and I don't even know how I got energy. Shoot. But let's continue. I wanted to do the other one too, or what's going on with Shell. I might do that in the morning. I might do that in the morning. I might do it tonight. I don't know. And thank you guys for checking in on your girl. And don't forget to check on in on that like. Go check on in on that like button. Check on in on that likety like button. Check on in, baby. Let's go. I don't even know what my likes are looking like, but likey like. My computer acting retarded. I don't know why.
Used as fodder to try to defame my character.
I called his phone. Those messages were on his phone, which she had no business going in, because if she even tried to collect any of the shit that he has in that phone, she's a dead woman no matter what. It's just a matter of time.
But that's why I said that.
If anybody was at the cloud, it was her. Which is why she started her channel and did everything that she did, trying to get clout out. Yes,
I know. She is a fan. She was my fucking fan.
Who?
Dirty Nikki.
Just like Ty's girlfriend.
Who?
Ex-girlfriend.
Who?
I've been mobbed up since I was a kid. People want to know how I've survived and how I've lived, because I've had help.
Put my own banner up.
The reason why local authority and normal state authority agencies keep coming after me and the shit goes nowhere is because of who I am federally. But that's not something I can run around talking about, now, is it?
What the
that old man is...
Let's get to another safe section. And trust me when I say I am doing it for this young woman's well-being. And for mine, of course. We'll pick up from here.
My husband did not come home because he was afraid that a black SUV was going to be there to collect him when he came home.
You didn't come home?
The only safety that I had in place for him was our association with the Black Panthers, which he destroyed, letting fucking idiot Nikki and fucking Trees create that shit, and he didn't fucking correct it.
Yeah, I couldn't believe he didn't do that. I was like, come on now, the Black Panthers does have to be powerful allies. She just messed up the whole association.
They're not allies anymore, but they will always be my allies. The safest place in the world for him was next to me.
Hey, what's up, Lachey, babe? What is up?
Yeah. Truth is, anybody who gets involved with me, if it ever becomes public, they change forever. Their lives will be in jeopardy whether I tell them anything or not. Just the simple fact that it might have happened would be enough. With the people that I deal with.
Oh, Lordy.
I've had just as much underworld life as I have a public life, equally and simultaneously. You know the kind of fucking effort, the brain power it takes to be able to maintain two separate existences simultaneously for decades? A lot. I had to be a failed singer in order to be successful at what I really am. Which no one can know about. But I've done pretty good. Walking the tightrope. I believe you have. I've done that tightrope because I still got to hold on to pieces of what I loved about myself. My practice in the spirit world became a necessary factor in
I don't even think
my
so,
survival.
Nicole. I don't even think so, Nicole.
And honestly, it helps. When I started practicing, like, it opened up a whole nother.
Well, it allows you to see that everything else isn't real. It's all an illusion.
I got
Yep.
This is my thing. I got so much to catch up on, not just with this, but from a lot of I missed a lot of stuff that I was supposed to put in the on my other channel. I meant to do that damn guy. What's his name? Derek Jackson. I mean, I got so much to catch up on both of these, but I still have a couple of more days. But I am officially finished today. God damn it! I don't want to see no more of them sharing. Don't call no nothing. Lose my number. Forget my name. Don't see me in the street. No nothing. No nothing with them children. I'm tired of children. I don't see no more children. No, I don't. I'm not even going on Facebook. I don't want to see nobody children. I ain't going on Instagram. I don't want to see nobody children. Even though I will still see them, but I'm gonna get me a little break for children. I don't want to see no children. I don't want to see no children. I don't see no teenagers. I don't want to see nothing. Dag it. Woo. Tired. What you officially done from? Crypto, what you officially done for? You tired too? You are tired? Are you tired too, Crypto? Huh? Because I want to know. Like I said, I'm not going to be showing the whole video. I got to go back. I got too much to catch up on. I ain't gonna be able to, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to do it. Are you with me? I'm telling you. Jesus Christ. But, like I said, oh, Lord, no. No, you ain't. I just need that couple of days. No, I want you children, damn it. No. Do you see how many children? I had 500 children a day, but them not my kids, just that we had an event. But oh no, I don't see no more baby strollers. I don't know babies, no infants, no toddlers, no teenagers, no young adults. I'm about ready. Don't even want to see no grown-ups. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I want to tell. No, no. Tria said, I'm about to drop a kiss off with you. God dang it. Oh, Lordy. And I could say no, but I'll probably take them in and put them to work too. They all cheering. God, I did a video prior to this, a thank you video to you guys who support the channel, and I show you exactly what I do, and I show you like anytime, like if you watch the show, you press like, if you click, I show you where all that go. So I don't know, they have them children, they're cheering. Nope. Nope. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Damn it. So that's why I can't give you too much commentary. But I'm gonna step the commentary back up. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I send them a lot of them, college bound and stuff like that. Shoot, but they got more problems than a little bit. They got too much problems. Every time I'm telling you, they got a lot of problems. And I don't want to see their mamas. Tell their mamas don't call me. Tell their fathers don't call me. I don't care. I don't care. Damn it. Nope. And nope. I'm disconnecting the phone. my children, I'm gonna say my children need to work. They don't get chubby over the summer. Shit. I make them do like community service type of work because kids need to learn. They live in the community. They need to work in their community. And then maybe, just maybe, they'll treat their community better. They'll love their community when you got to work in it. I ain't lying. The call. Don't even try to call my phone disconnected. No. No. Miss, no. My name is Casper the Ghost, and you don't see me. But we are going to get back to this. I just got to digest. But shit. Whew. Your girl tired. But come with little perks now. I went to go see all these concerts. So come with a little perks. When you work in the community, come with a little bit of perks. Now, them concerts was banging. I can't complain. Yes, don't know. You mean do disconnect? You mean do disconnect, crypto? Yes. This number is no longer in service. Shit, I be missing y'all, but I might say forget y'all too. Shit, I'm sick of them. I want to see people. I'm going to talk to my shadow. I don't even want to see my shadow. No. My Carter's starting to look mighty good. I might just chill with Carter. You know what I'm saying? I might just chill with Carter. He's starting to look cool right about now. I'm gonna be rolling with Carter till he get on my damn nerves. But let's go. So here we go.
Matrix. It's all illusion. So, like I said, I was at least happy that my husband went after someone who reminded him of me in some way. It proves that what I gave him did have value after all. I'm just sorry that he threw you in the middle of this shit. But my husband wasn't smart enough to come up with this on his own. Someone had to point him, which is why I needed to know, was it you that reached out to him first or him that reached out to you? And it was him that reached out to you. And considering that he's the one that introduced you to Donat and how duplicitous Donat is, you were targeted because of who your family is. And we had a couple dollars, Maybe get a little money while they at it.
True.
Butter you up, get you invested, spend just a couple dollars on you trying to make you feel special, and the dumb fucking nigga couldn't ask you to do anything but everything he did with me. Get you high, get you drunk, dope you up, do some fucked up shit. You probably would have put you in a scenario with him and Mike on camera, and then they own you, and then you have to start making payments. See how that works?
Yeah.
It wasn't just God that put you in that car accident, it's your grandmother. That's why she gave you that amulet.
That is so true.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
You know, when he found out I was in a car accident, he was like on the phone crying to my mother.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, what hospital room is she in? Can I come see her? I'm going to rent a car. I'm going to come down there. My mom was like, it's okay, young man. Just please, she's recuperating.
Pause.
It'll be okay.
Pause.
And then, like, my parents were married.
Wait a minute. Kai,
Yeah, we here. I'm here.
I just want to make sure we heard the same thing. Did she just say that when she got into that car accident the weekend she was supposed to come up to Dallas from Houston to visit my husband, that he called her mama crying, though he never met any of these people, talking about he was going to rent a car to come down there to visit her?
Mm-hmm. That's what she just said.
How the fuck was he going to do that without a license? You can't rent a car without a license. She said to herself the nigga didn't get his license until after he been stopped fucking with her.
Mm. So is she lying?
Or she's stupid.
I see that.
Because you cannot rent a car in the state of Texas without a fucking license. My. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the recording. I just wanted to check that.
For 27 years before my mom and dad got a divorce, and then she married my stepfather, who she's been with for 15 years. My mom's a longevity type of girl, but she'll tell you, like, you can't pay her to date an American. She loves her Africans. But long story short, she said that he started, like, I guess, trying to make her comfortable. And he's like, yeah, I know Big Daddy. I've been speaking to Big Daddy, because that's what they call my dad, because he's the eldest in his family. He's brought all of his brothers and sisters here, so it's just tradition. We call the eldest brother Big Daddy. So, you know, he would hear the kids call him Big Daddy, or hear me call my dad Big Daddy.
Isn't it funny how quickly he latches onto people's language and makes it his own as if he's been saying it forever?
Yeah. Like,
that should have scared you.
Honestly, at first it was just, you know, banter. It was funny because, you know, my brothers and I, we used to tease my dad in his Nigerian accent. So the fact that he would do it, I was like, okay, you know, and when somebody does that, you can kind of tell that they dig the culture. You know what I mean? So I just saw it as,
it's a fucking scam.
Yeah.
To approximate yourself to a community in which you will never fit and don't belong.
What did he say? I think he said that. I don't know if he said he dated a Nigerian girl before or something about.
I told you, Mike was married to one, and they fucked girls together.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I think he tried to convince me one day that, like, he had Nigerian in his family, or that the community knows him, and I was like, no, not even. You have none of the features. You don't have the high cheekbones. You don't have the.
He's built like a Native American. He's built like a Native American.
He really is.
Because he's 75% Native American. Because his mammy fucked her uncle and gave birth to him.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Who's Mike? Who are these things?
You know my husband is my kin, right?
Oh.
Is your who?
We're related. He's my cousin.
Shit. No, I had no idea, Jack. You have never said that. You have never said that.
Lordy.
His mother's maiden name is Wright. Her father's name is Bobby Wright.
He looks just like my granddaddy.
Crazy.
He looks just like my granddaddy.
Did he know that before y'all got married?
I didn't know anything about. I didn't know anything about his family when we got married, other than Charlotte, Sunday, Charles, and Gerald. I didn't find out his mother's maiden name until we went to a family dinner. And when I looked at his grandfather, I thought I was looking at my grandfather.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy.
Further down the rabbit hole we go.
He is my fourth cousin once removed.
Ooh.
Just like Erica Wright.
Who's that? Oh,
wow.
She goes by Badu.
Oh, Lordy.
Wow, really?
Erica's last name is Wright.
Oh, Lordy.
I had no idea. She's a phenomenal practitioner. I dig her.
She's evil.
Is she? Damn it. All right, I retract that.
She's sitting over there doing strange things with all that fucking bio waste from delivering them babies. She's been collecting placenta.
I was just about to say, she delivered Summer Walker's twins.
Yeah, I know. And she delivered Tiana Taylor's kids. She's been keeping all their placenta.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Are you starting to understand the bigger picture now?
Yes, I am. And I just don't know why the hell was I. Well, now I know why I was targeted, but it's just like, really?
You got hoodwinked.
My cousin is gonna so cuss me out.
You got hoodwinked.
Gonna be okay. And watch, he's gonna say something like, "You should have known better." How should I have known better? He's never warned me about any of this.
Why would he think he needed to? People keep underestimating social media.
What's up, daughter? What's up, daughter?
This is the Matrix. Art only imitates life.
Drea, bye. Bye. Bye, Drea.
You beat me to it. That's the sign that I needed to release. So serious.
I'm sick of y'all.
Oh my God.
It's all right. I'm actually grateful that if I put it in this way and has allowed me to be your conduit. To safety. I need you to be smart. Or why you cannot fail here. You cannot fail here.
This is true.
You have no choice because of what is at stake. And considering the pressure that is now coming from around this and what it is doing to your father, and considering that, don't you find it interesting that God put you into a situation where if she were typical hate you, not only be counseling you, but have gone through the exact same trials that you're going through right?
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
It is very amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Ashe. I'm going to handle tonight. You need to get a protective order. Record every conversation that you choose to have with him. Save stock file all text messages, all transmissions between him and my husband, put them in a file, and send them to the very cousin you are about to call.
I will. And I'm confident in my abilities to protect myself, but at the end of the day...
But this isn't about physical. This
your
isn't
email,
about...
in case my cousin has to reach out to you if something were to happen to me. I mean, at least somebody can tell the story and redeem whoever has done something to me if something were to befall me.
You can give your family my phone number. I have no problem. They can always reach me at jaguarwright@gmail.com.
And 0 number.
Okay?
Okay.
I got your back.
Thank you.
And I'm so sorry for your misfortune. But now that I know it was my husband who engaged you, I'm more worried than I was before. I shouldn't say worried, I'm more concerned. Because the way the story is set up to look online, you were Denot's friend. And he put you on my husband for content and clout.
Oh, I promise you he did not.
I understand that. So you need to ask yourself, why have you been calling yourself Denot's friend? And you're not even in contact with the man who put you in touch with him in the first place.
Well, the reason why I considered him my friend is because he was very big on creating a safe space for me. He wouldn't let anybody disrespect me. And to be quite honest, like, the first time we did ever talk, he did record a conversation that we had, and he played it on his channel without, me, without my acknowledgement, without anything. And I even asked him, I was like, are you recording me? I was like, please don't do that. He's like, no, I'm not recording it. Stupid ass me. And I heard the freaking background noise. I knew, but I took his word. I just tell you. And he recorded me, but he erased the recording, of course, after he played it on his channel, but he also went on his platform and, he apologized to me publicly.
Got it. Understand all of that, but if he recorded your first conversation, considering how duplicity is, you must have to expect the fact that he has recorded every other conversation since.
Sure.
Everything that he did and everything that he said was to gain your trust so that he would have the ability to influence your choices.
Got it.
He's a grifter. That's what grifters do. They
my. With tangle weaves.
Yeah.
With tangle webs, we all do weave when we choose, indeed, to deceive.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, man. Don't get mad if I just keep saying to myself, like, I am nobody. I am nobody. Like, I am nobody. No, I'm somebody. But like when I say I'm nobody, like especially in comparison to you, I'm nobody. I'm not famous. I'm not a singer. I'm smart. I do pride myself on that. But I mean, like, come on now.
You are connected to someone in an industry which I am working very hard to destroy. And still keep managing to stay ahead of them 5 to 10 steps at a time. They are so desperate, they will use anything. No matter how far they gotta reach down. Me and you were never supposed to talk. I can believe that. I was supposed to hate you. And you were supposed to be afraid of me because I'm crazy. So how the reason why my husband targeted you in the first place was because of who your cousin is. And I do know your cousin, and your cousin knows Sorry for your misfortune. I'm praying for your father.
I just thank you for being able to put this all into perspective and like being able to go back and ask the questions that you need to ask and see like what part did she play? How did this happen? Like I wouldn't call it naivete, but I don't even know to do that. You know what I mean?
Well, this is the thing. Why would you? You've never had to live that way. Like you said, you're just a regular, hardworking, successful person. People don't tend to think about this kind of conspiracy when it's not relevant in their life. Like, think about it. People who suspect people of doing shit do it because they recognize the behavior, because they relate to the behavior, because that's them. No? Or yes?
Yeah.
It takes one to know one.
Yeah. Very true.
So why in God's name would you have seen any of this coming?
That means they would have been bad at what it is they do.
That part. Not only that, that would have meant that you were already looking for it. We tend to miss things that we're not looking for, even if they're right in our faces.
That's true.
That's human nature. So this isn't about you being inept in any way. This is about the fact that the purity of your actual character was molested, and you weren't taught to learn what the good touches and bad touches were. See? Which is why they tend to target people who have sexual assault survivor stories, because they know what heartstrings to pull on, and they know what to do to handle you because of the PTSD in which you derived from said tortures. It's psyops. My IQ was 168. I wasn't gassing. I turned down Mensa twice. There is very little on this planet that I can't do or figure out.
She is at the age she is. I don't want to talk down on her. Goomba, he has a lot of things that he needs to heal within himself as well. And it's like, go to therapy, bro. You can't get in a relationship with anybody else until you are healed spiritually, mentally, physically, all of that. You have to be healed and be in the works. It's not no work in progress. In this day and age, people are getting killed. The DV, like suicide rates during the COVID pandemic. We need to, if it's not a time before, we need to be coming together and fixing and healing and talking about what's going on and what in ourselves, what's going on inside our minds, because that's where it starts. Like, these niggas is crazy, and it's all in pursuit. Like, we're in rivalry. That's what it is. Competition, rivalry. Like, when you look at other groups out here in America, they work as a collective. Why are we the only one that is at rivalry, trying to work against each other? Do you know it's enough money for everybody to eat? Enough for everybody to eat. I don't understand. I just don't understand. If you're not fixed, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody, but don't go casting, like, making other people, casting your insecurities on these women and the people that you're supposed to be in harmony with. That's why a lot of these men are mentally insanity, because the man and woman, I forgot Method Man's rap, and I love that song, but that's besides the point. Yeah, it's like man, woman, and child, we need to come together, and that's the ending on what I'm gonna have to say.
This is why I love you, kid.
I love you too.
You are that steady dose of vitamin C. I've been missing since Sam headed back east.
Mm-hmm. All right, shout out to Sam Jr.
Oh, thank you for that.
No problem.
Now, Tulsa, in this moment, I'm going to ask you to be extremely transparent. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. But there's been a conversation that was going on in the back chat, backstage. Would you like to share with our audience what was going on backstage?
Absolutely. So,
You have the floor.
thank you so much. Okay, so Esoteric is backstage. She says, Tulsa, you really disappointed me. You know, I was nothing but honest with this lady. Well, ma'am, I got to be honest with you. Me, you have never been in conversation one on one to have an understanding. I'm watching like everyone else, if I'm going to be transparent. She says, I tried tonight. I tried to give Jag whatever she needed, and this is how she turns on me. Well, I said, what's your number, Esoteric? I'll call you on live. Or call her if you have her number still. And when I was saying, if you have her number still, I was speaking of Jaguar. I said, she's on a roll to explain y'all conversation. I said, you let Danette stop you. You said you'd come back for part 2. We gave you our word. I said, letting men divide us, Esoteric. She says, Tulsa, what is your email? You have spoken with me. Her husband sought me out.
Who
I
husband?
said, just call or
Who husband?
text my number.
Who?
She says, I've been calling her number. She is too obsessed with the use.
Oh, Lord.
I said, well, call mine. She says, Tulsa, my father had a effing stroke.
You, before
I told y'all want to see the whole video.
you admitted that you have a
Damn this.
contract
This.
with the not for said
I don't know if that's me or her. I don't know. My thing is
$25,000 because it was an investment.
I don't know if it's me or her. I'm sorry.
And you did all of this so you could be a sucker. You ain't even get no fucking dick. In my opinion,
You said what,
that
Nick?
would make you the dumbest motherfucker on this app. Sorry, Tulsa, what were you saying?
Well, it's so interesting that she
Who is she?
was so interested in him, and she's been following Denad, and she wanted, the best for him. But did she not do research? Doesn't she work in America? Don't they
I'm saying,
install those skills? Doing your research. Do a little background and things like that. She seems very educated. College
And
educated.
yet, and as educated as she is, she still didn't bother
Who she talk about?
to research the very person who she was investing in.
Who, guys?
Well, some women, they just go off their
Audience.
bad boy look. They just, oh my God, he's a bad boy. Oh, these are all the things that I want to say, but if I pay him, he can say it.
That's the problem with being a fag hag. You ain't a fag.
Until
you might like the way they talk, you might like the way they move, but you ain't them. And they talk about you like a dog behind your back. Thank you, Bridget. That is so true. Education cannot buy common sense.
Come on, Bridget.
We still checking the cash apps. Did we get $200 from Esoteric? Yeah.
No more playing in this woman's face.
No. When King Kai gets back, we're gonna get into a little more of this recording.
Oh yeah. So Jaguar,
She backstage again. That $200 cash app, she can come up.
how you doing? Okay.
Please bring King Kai back to the stage. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
I love when you do that, Queen Tulsa.
Yeah.
Did how you doing?
As we wait for the cash apps to be received, we're gonna get into a little more of this conversation between me and my husband's virtual mistress, who helped finance one of my biggest enemies in the YouTubeverse.
Okay,
It took me a long time to get there. Long time to get there. Longer than I'd like, as intelligent as I am. Ego and pride and shame is a bitch.
Hey, Coffee. What's up, my love?
I had a joke that I used to tell. I said I went to the district attorney's office to file attempted murder charges against my ego and pride. Apparently, they've been trying to kill me for years, and I'm demanding justice be served.
25,000. What 25,000?
Ain't that some shit? Yeah, I will use that. I promise you. We try to kill ourselves. Myself, you gotta laugh to keep from crying more often than not nowadays. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, my love.
Well, no.
At you, Coffee.
And it ain't nothing but a lesson. And as long as you're willing to learn it, it's all up from there. Do not let this engagement with my husband change your opinion about yourself in any fucking way. If you do, they will win and you will lose. This was nothing more than a lesson in personal security when fucking around online. Make that it. And nothing more. You learned a very intense personal lesson about the dangers of online fucking dating in this day. True. That's all this is. Can you swallow that?
Yes, I'm.
Of course. Now, if you look at it, it's nothing more than that, and you remove all of the emotions, all of the feelings, all of the whatever, the hopes, the dreams, the fantasies, the private conversations, the little love notes. If you remove all of that shit, and you just deal with the facts, there's not much to feel bad about, is there? Well, what makes it feel bad? See, in life, we create stories.
That's not me this time. That's not me.
So all of life is nothing but a story. So you have the facts and the details of what happened, right? And then you have all of the emotions that those facts and details created, right? Yeah. So what happens with the human mind is it takes the facts, marries it to the emotions. The emotions justify the feelings, and now you got a story. Ain't that weird?
Oh Lord.
And the more
Nick, somebody said, Nick, that the drone sisters, somebody said their website is down. Is it true? Is it true? Their website is down. Oh gosh. Nah, that Nature Boy would be that will go to Queen Op, Dusty Op. That will go to that girl can take the slightest sentence. You could just say, I'm getting up in the morning. Dusty Op will sit up there and do a whole hour on why you getting up. That crown would go to Dusty Op. I see her. The way she spins stuff and all of that, and then got all these. Not the YouTube, Nick. Somebody said that their little website is down. I had somebody help take down their website. I didn't check the YouTube, their YouTube channel though. But hold on though, because I want to see that. But I may not show that particular one because there's a lot of talking, but I do want to get into that. I want to get into that. I'm glad you brought that up. Maybe I got too much stuff open. I don't know. But my thing is running really slow. Yep, it's running slow. I wasn't even hungry till I heard the door crack. Now I'm hungry. Again? What's the matter? Hold on. I'm just looking for Dusty Ops. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. Like I said, I'm not gonna show the whole videos. If you guys would like to see the whole videos, then you go to the channels and you guys watch it. And then for all the caught up commentary, y'all also know where to go. Go check them out too. Go check out everybody, damn it. Everybody. she full. If I'm not mistaken, I think when she has that baby, yeah, CPS gonna take it. She ain't got no house. She even got a. She don't even have a car thing to bring the daggone baby home. You know, I got to break it up. I got to catch up on everything.
It's the bottom line. The bigger picture is when it's thundering and lightning, I know better. Stay White Castle burger in the world, that important. So I was really pushing it. But yeah, so that's why we're delayed.
What happened?
But we in here. What's good, Annie, baby? So now that we have a few minds, I want to welcome all of my members. Welcome back. Y'all know how I go around here. Welcome back to Too Much Tea.
Check out. This is
All right. Our relationship as children was all good. Think of your typical relationship with your cousin
local
that literally lived around the corner from you. Like we literally lived around the corner from each other. Even when Kirby was at her and Shell grandma's house, which is my Aunt Alice, who y'all know is Aunt Mabel.
Now check this out, okay? The cousin calls Queen Op Kirby. So when you hear her reference to Kirby, she talking about Queen Op, okay? When you hear her say Randy, she's talking about her cousin Michelle. All right? All right. Thumb me up, y'all. We in here. Welcome in. Come on in. Kick back. Let's get it.
I won't get into all that, but who was my great aunt. We literally lived around the corner from each other, so we would spend the night at each other's houses. At one point in time, me and Kirby was on a drill team together, along with my sister, who I consider Sister Jamie, rest in peace. Jamie, we were on a drill team together. Thank you. And we would spend the night at each other's houses. We would, hang out with each other, whatever. It wasn't even nothing to talk about. We was family. We lived around the corner from each other as children. So, of course, as we got older, we both started having children. I started doing my own thing, taking my own path in life. Kirby took her own path in life. So we became a little distant. She seems to be a little bit closer with my brother for whatever reason. But it was cool when we were children. It was cool. It was typical, nice, pleasant, the way a relationship should be between cousins. Growing up.
What about the relationship between you and her mother?
I mean, her mom, I mean, that was my older cousin. You know what I'm saying? She was who she was. As a kid.
Now I want to get into that. I don't know if y'all never heard of this. Okay, 75 people up in the building. I want 75 likes. Y'all being petty on today. Throw me up a scram. It's simple. Okay. We did an update. We showed that Shell actually was spotted at an amusement park, right? And so I did a little research on Shell's family. Shell happens to be biracial, okay? Definitely has sisters, definitely have family that cares about her. And this is no shade to Shell and her family, but as I was doing my research, I did find out that Shell's parents are a little bit older, okay? Her mother. And seems like there's a little bit of slow that runs through the family. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. There is a such thing as a gene, that can spread through the family, and it can be hereditary, because a lot of people are wondering, like, well, how come they didn't kick in and do nothing? Well, from what I understand, they tried, but seems to me like they shared the same disability that Shell had. No shade.
Your older cousin is relatively, basically, older cousin. That would be your mother's.
Listen to him, y'all.
Her and my mom was close. Her and my mom grew up together in the same way that me and Kirby and Shell grew up together. So they would hang out, literally, we all from Philly. Not only are we all from Philly, we all from the same neighborhood. And we all from uptown in Philly. So just like my mom grew up with her mom and they hung out, Blase skipped it, the same with me and Shell and Kirby.
The next generation.
The next generation. Yeah.
What do you remember the
Maybe
most
it's
about
the
your
other
childhood?
sister.
You guys growing up together, you and Shell, and Curtis.
I got pictures with Shell, and oh my God, I got a picture with Shell when she spent the night over my house. She was playing with one of my toys, which was like a little play guitar. I never forget the picture. And my mom has the picture. My mom, she hoards pictures, like literally better.
How do you hoard pictures? Pictures are supposed to be collected. Ah, shit. Let me fair warn y'all. She's about to drop some bombs, okay? She's finna get into some things, and a whole lot of stuff is gonna make some sense.
For the fly, for real.
But her, at her core, is wrong? Can you see that something's wrong? Like, when, if so, if you can see if there's something wrong, when did you see that there was something wrong?
Oh.
So the cousin said that, you know, she spent a lot of time with Shell as a cousin. No, like, as one of those times. You couldn't be mad if you wanted to, okay? Then the cousin say that she looks at anybody who says that they support Shell sideways. Didn't we say that? We said that as well. Okay, now we're not gonna make this about what we had said, but how damn it we did. And what we had said is that it's very strange and suspicious that, you know, the people that claim that they support Shell didn't kind of like rally up way before now, before the bad beat down, and be like, hold up, this is a mess. Now, set aside, rest assured, some of them did, but not enough to make some shit shake before now.
As you asked that question, when I say that something was wrong with Shell, was when she was at that age where you go through puberty. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you get your menstrual cycle, when you start liking the opposite sex, so, when you want to rebel against your parents.
So she's what, 11, 12?
So 11 and 12, and at that time I'm about 17. So as I'm almost leaving high school, she's entering high school, right? So I had already.
So he asked her, why did she say that you could tell that something is wrong with Shell? So the cousin explains that she had been knowing that something was wrong with Shell ever since, you know, young teenage years, according to when she started her cycle.
The pubescent stage. So I'm already knowing, like, damn, she's at the pubescent stage that I was at 5 years ago, and she still showed that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. That's when I knew something was wrong. I don't want to. I say, let me rephrase this.
Okay, so what interesting when you say you were that you noticed that
17 or 18.
Now here's my thing. People like to keep shit like that a secret. This is why I commend the cousin. You know what I'm saying? If you have a disability and you have some type of, you know, handicap or, you know, deformality or something like that, it should be recognized exactly for what it is. That way, you know, you can get your graces and be paid certain respects and get treated a certain type of way, you know, accordingly. You do have to handle people with a disability.
I can't fast forward it too much because
a bit different from regular people. Not in a bad way, but in a positive way. And we know that there is a such thing as a functional dysfunctional.
And thank her very much.
Okay, meaning that you can look normal as hell. You can look like a regular person, but you could have, you know, delayed thinking or delayed speech or some type of mental.
And delayed Wi-Fi.
All right, sis.
If I missed a day from school, I would actually feel ashamed of myself for missing a day of school. So I was very discerning, very intuitive, very intelligent as a child.
Okay, well, you was a child. How can a child grasp this much? How is it that you as a child was able to see this, but not the parents, not any adults? Why weren't any adults around you talking like you're talking right now.
He ain't even asked no questions yet. Basically, he's trying to get into the background, but he's struggling with what to say and how to ask it or whatever. But what he's really trying to ask is, how come this wasn't mentioned or recognized that Shell had a disability from a long time ago? And the hot liquor and realty is, it absolutely was. Many times Queen Op would come out and make fun of the fact that she was using Michelle, aka Shell, for her disability check, for her SSI. Flame it up if you know that. You feel me, Tutu? Many times Queen Op would come out and be like, that's why I'm using her for a disability check. So, I don't know what he's talking about, but it definitely had been recognized and mentioned. And there are predators out here who look for people with disabilities, children, or, disabled people with no family, and try to take them in or befriend them, or even, try to act like they in a relationship with them just to, have a part of they take hold of their disability check. So it's not no secret. Okay. I'm not sure. Look at TKO and Armani and Korea. Didn't they defend TKO for the longest? And then eventually it came out that, allegedly, in fact, not allegedly, in fact, he was putting his hands on Armani. He did beat the shit out of Korea. There was some physical, sexual, and mental abuse.
We've been knew that.
So we have seen this many times before.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have. We knew that.
I mean,
they defended Nature Wives, Nature Boy's wives. They defended the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Defended the fuck out of him. TKO defended the fuck out of him. Shit, some people that's being abused in your real life will defend the fuck out of their abuser. It is Stockholm Syndrome. Okay? It is a trained, learned condition. If you fear for your life, okay, it's a love-hate relationship. Some people are addicted to pain. Some people have never experienced love, so they think that hate is love or abuse is love. Some people are afraid of being alone or being in solitude, so they will accept anything, even abuse, just to have claims on somebody. Damn, I wish I could have got this interview.
The calls are fake. That black eye not fake. That black eye not fake. The busted lips not fake.
Stockholm Syndrome's not fake.
Even a woman who was abused, even a woman in a domestic violence situation, they'll at least try to leave. They'll at least leave. They'll leave and go to a domestic violence shelter, even if they end up back with them. My bad, I was getting ready to cuss. Even if they end up back with the person that they was in a relationship with. What I'm trying to drive home here is that they at least left. Shell didn't even try to do that.
So why you go?
It had to come to a crisis.
Why you go get her?
And they had to take.
Well, we did expose the other day.
Why you ain't go get her?
Some years back in Atlanta.
Why all y'all didn't go get her?
In fact, did leave.
Why y'all didn't go beat up Op
She
and go get
actually
her?
called the police when she was in Atlanta because she was stranded. And the family got together, got money together, and they came and so-called saved Shell. But the moment Queen Op got out of jail, Shell went right back. Okay.
Right. The state had to take over.
When was the first time you heard of Queen Op?
The first time I heard of Queen Op was on Facebook. I was on my Facebook, which is the only app that I'm active on.
And how many years ago was that?
Oh man, this had to be like.
Now, what the family could have done, y'all, especially if it's a damn check involved, what the family could have done was actually, called SSI or maybe disability or some shit. Reported some, what's it called? Adult abuse. They could have done a bit more, but if they are handicapped themselves, this is what I'm telling y'all. Hey, Latricia, they have the same trait as Shell does. Maybe not as severe, but the same thing. Okay? Don't forget, a lot of family is in shock when something like this happens. They don't know what to do. A lot of times the family, also needs rehabilitation and extensive therapy because they don't know how to handle the situation. And the last thing they want to do is upset their family member or their loved one that is in this, cult-like situation or narcissistic,
Somebody
abuse
help me.
situation. Don't forget the narc, the abuser, already immediately separates the victim from his family. Queen Op has said many times, can't no bitch be around me and have a relationship with their family. We've seen Nature Boy do the same thing, as well as TKO. I'm just giving examples. They are so insecure that they are not comfortable for the victim to have friends and family. That's another thing. They're not only not allowed to have family, but they can't have friends either. That's the first sign that you might be dealing with a narc, when a son of a bitch, male or female, okay, tries to separate you from your friends and your family. Normal people won't. I don't give a fuck if you longtime lovers. You want your lover to be happy and no life outside of you, to give you a damn break. Relationships are pressure, okay? Everybody need to come up for her. Shout out to everybody in the building. We need to have at least 97 likes up in this building. I'm asking that y'all thumbs us up, please. Shout out to my members, my moderators, everybody else in the chat.
Thumbs up the video.
Subscribe up. Come on in. Feel free to sprinkle me, man. Okay. Show a little love.
Nah, was this before my daughter was born? I used my daughter as a reference point because I had my kids almost 10 years apart. So this is my baby. I think she was born already. I'm gonna say at least 10 years ago was when I don't know. It wasn't that long ago. But see, the thing is, I had heard of her. I just didn't hear her character or her what is the word?
Okay. Well, you knew Shell was, you knew there was a problem 13 to 15 years ago with Shell.
Yeah.
And in that time, when did you realize that it was Queen Op that was the wedge?
I was scrolling my Facebook, the only app that I'm on, and I saw a video, and I immediately saw my cousin. I saw Shell.
So this is what how many years ago? You said 13 to 15 years ago is when.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna say at least
he's annoying.
Over about 5 to 7 years ago.
Man.
Damn, it's been that long.
You could have did a better interview.
About 5 to 7 years ago, I was on my Facebook, and somebody on my friends list from Philly shared a video, and it popped up on my timeline, and I immediately saw my cousin, and I was like, damn, oh my God, the chick was ripping the wig off of her.
Wow.
And that was a video that I learned had went viral. I think that's how a lot of people came to find out, or learned about who this Queen Op bird was, right? I said, oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, say live.
Now, she calls Queen Op a bird. So when you hear her saying bird, she's referencing Queen Op.
I wish I just had the
interviewer
interview,
just asked
but I
her, when did she,
I can't
when did
fast
she
forward
start
her
recognizing
commentary
Queen Op?
because
So she's going to reference her as a bird.
So
She's
I hope
going to
you
tell y'all when
guys
she
are
start noticing
enjoying
shit
it,
was
because I
really
like to
getting
do my
bad.
own commentary.
You should be able to see through your parents' delusions and say, you know what? Forget what they saying. My sister needs to be taken care of. My sister can't navigate the world by herself. She's special needs. So to get on there and paint this picture like she's just this normal adult who just happened to fall in love with this.
Okay, now I get it. So basically what the cousin doing is refuting and debunking the interview that we listened to that the sister did. Okay, and I'll share links in the description about the abuse, that Queen Op was pretty much imposing on Shell. And so the cousin is basically saying that interview was doo-doo. She's saying, as her sister, why are you not coming out and admitting that your baby sister has a disability?
Now I'm talking. It don't matter.
The cousin is saying, like, don't treat it like Shell is normal. No, Shell is not normal. So she's saying that the sister is just as, she's slow too. And she's a
No, she's
liar.
not.
Because if she was
Nope.
being honest, she would have came
She
out
didn't
and
have to
said
say
that
that.
it has been
She don't
confirmed,
have to say
and
that.
the family is well aware of the fact
I
that
know, right,
Shell
Flash?
is in fact disabled. Okay.
I don't.
Chicken in a toxic relationship with Stockholm Syndrome. It's laughable. Even women who are or were in domestic violence situations. How many women you know that was in domestic violence situations but have been through what Shell been through? Let me tell you, anybody can look this up. Look it up yourself. Women in domestic violence situations, a lot of them leave. Even though they come back, at least they leave. Shell ain't even leave. She had to get the door hit. Upper Darby Township police had to kick the door in. And what did Shell do? When the cops said, we've been getting calls from all around the country, what she said? The calls are fake. Is that coming from a fully developed mind?
Yeah.
The calls are fake.
Who's been traumatized?
That black eye not fake. That black eye not fake. The busted lips not fake.
Stockholm Syndrome's not fake.
Even a woman who was abused, even a woman in a domestic violence situation, they'll at least try to leave. They'll at least leave. They'll leave and go to a domestic violence shelter, even if they end up back with them. Ego, whatever, on social media.
So you hadn't heard anything? This is basically what you were saying?
I found out on the internet like everybody else, which is messed up. Like I really feel some kind of way about it. Why did I have to find out about this chick on the internet with other people? Why wasn't I told what was really going on with my cousin with this chick?
Right.
The only thing I knew that I was told was that she left Philly with her girlfriend that she was working in a shop with, who she was babysitting her son at her mom's house, which was literally 2 minutes from where I was living at.
This is the second time that we heard somebody, hey Bonnie, this is the second time we heard Queen Op being referred to as Shell's girlfriend. No shade. Because I'm going to say it again, they definitely seem like lovers. And if Shell, in fact, we know she is, by Shell having a disability, maybe somewhere in her mind, she really felt like Queen Op was her lover. Think about it. They've been up under each other for 13 years exactly. 10 years and 1 decade and 3 years. 13 years. That's almost a decade and a half. That's a long time to have another grown-ass woman laying up under you, especially just as friends. I understand getting the bag together, but niggas can get the bag together and have separate places to live. At one point in time, Shell would drink Queen Op's bath water. Okay? Drink her pee. You know, all of this crazy shit.
Damn.
And so I'm not the only one that suspected before the beatdown happened with Shell that Queen Op was embarrassed to admit that Shell was actually her lover. But when you think about it, Danny is almost like the equivalent minus the drugs and the missing teeth of Shell. Danny too, even though she's a fat, dumpy, donut mouth dope fiend, she still seems to be a little slow. She too will do anything that Queen Op says do. And this make me feel like Queen Op is slow as well. Something wrong with that bitch too. Ooh. You're supposed to be this fucking Z-list celebrity and fuck with all these rappers and all these actors and all of these motherfucking doughboys and shit. And the best you can do is a dumpy ass, droopy, drippy, sloppy, dope fiend ass dagger.
Yeah.
That's the best you could do.
Yep. That's the best you could do.
And so, as I said before, she enjoyed every minute of Shell and Danny fighting over her.
They ain't fighting over her.
And you could tell to start really slumping into depression. You're not gonna tell me, sinister and diabolical as Queen Op has shown us that she can be, that she didn't have that girl doing some strange things to her. Think about it. She's already got a sex demon. She's already a succubus. Why wouldn't she? A coochie don't care who lick it. I mean, hammer down. Okay, throw me up, y'all. We in here.
Well, at the time I wasn't living there. That was my grandma's house, but I have already moved.
Do you feel like certain truths were deliberately being held from you?
Hell yeah. Yeah, they was. And you know why they was?
So for certain truths to be being withheld from you, that would mean that certain people were aware of certain things.
Absolutely. Bingo. Bingo. Certain people were already aware of certain things and didn't want me to find out. You know why? They didn't want me to find out because I'm a truth teller. I'm a truth teller. I deal with reality. I don't live in delusion. I can't afford to live in delusion. And I think, I'm a thinker. I'm a critical thinker, and I think for myself. Okay. And like I said, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I am. I've always been a brilliant child. I've been an avid reader to this day, very intuitive, very discerning.
Wow.
Even, you know.
Okay, so now that
I'm tripping,
Queen
y'all.
Op and your cousin Shell, they're together, they're making skits. What do you think of these skits? This is when they.
Somebody in the chat asked, do y'all think the bird Op heard the interview already? Yep, but I think that she's such a narc that she enjoys all attention. And actually, you know, the way things are looking, I feel like Queen Op is a little bit thirsty for clout. So you know what? I take that back. She may not have heard of the interview yet, but I do believe that she will use an opportunity soon to speak about it, because she already feels like, you know, whether it's negative attention or positive attention, that everybody needs her to be somebody. So she gonna speak on it. She might do it in one of her private lives.
When they first get together, when you're first aware, like, what do you think of these skits?
What skits?
The skits.
There are no skits. There are no skits.
None.
What did we say? What did we say? It was cover up to cover Queen Op's arse.
No shit.
Skits. Ain't no way in the world. We already knew them wasn't no skits. Okay? Don't forget, she done already went to jail in Atlanta for beating on Shell. There wasn't no motherfucking skits. And now the cousin is saying the same thing.
Oh, we knew that.
Clock that tick. Hammer down. That Shell didn't know that she, you know, was pretty much publicly do some of the things that this.
Who admits that she's disease-ridden. Multiple.
That's why I say she's retarded. Who come out and say, yeah, I'm burning, I'm itching, I'm stinking, I'm leaking, I'm gonna shit this baby out and I don't want it. Okay. But believe it or not, Miko literally had this bitch in Times Square on a New York billboard. They did the same thing with TKO. But don't forget, these apps are stationed in Asia. You think them Asian motherfuckers give a shit about you over here in America? They making a big bag off your stupidity. They making a big bag off of your fucking buffoonery.
Sure enough, that part is absolutely true. Absolutely true.
If you're so concerned, then why isn't she with you?
Why would she be with me? Anybody that asks that question, you're not a critical thinker. And that's why I'm here doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm here. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Why would she be with me? This is not my child. This is not my sister. This is not my daughter. She's going to be with her immediate family. Her mom, her sister, her aunt, her.
Girl, I don't even need to hear no more. I don't even need to hear no more of this one. I don't need to even hear no more. I'm done with her. I'm done with her. You doing an interview, but then you're going to say, why would she need to be with me? She needs to be with her immediate family. So obviously you're not even immediate family. So why are you doing an interview? Now, because she would have said, well, you know what? We tried. She wouldn't leave. She's an adult. You know, say something. All that. Why? No. I don't need to hear no more. No, I don't. Or no more to say. I don't need to hear no more of this chick. I'm so done with her. Why would I? Then why would you make an interview? Why do we need to hear your interview then? If you're not immediate family and you don't feel immediate enough to help her or say something different, but why would you? Then we don't need to hear you. I'm done with her. I don't need to hear nothing else she got to say. You talking about you the only one who knew that she was special. You're the only one who knew. None of her family knew. Her immediate family knew. Just you, right? All these things. I mean, some things people just need to leave alone. Some things people just need to leave alone. Why do an interview if you're not going to show loving and care? All this, you know, I don't, if it's my cousin and me and my cousin in school, my cousin got siblings. I ain't gonna say, well, they mother and it. Nah, that's your cousins is like your siblings too, depending on how you were raised. Depending on how you raised, them your siblings too. I ain't gonna notice something wrong with my cousin and keep it to myself. And all this and all that. That's not my daughter. Oh, okay. I'm done with her. I might. Okay, Nick. And then, if I could have just heard the whole interview, if I can find it, I'll play it tomorrow where it's just the interview. Because I don't know who did the interview, right? But with my own commentary. I don't like to use other people's commentary. I usually skip through what they got to say because I like my own commentary. But this, she already let me know. I turn it off. You don't need to hear no more. And I'm cool with that. I'm so cool with that. Exactly, Coffee. But I do want to do on my other channel. I have to definitely catch up on a lot of videos on my other channel. So Coffee, get ready. Get your ass ready, Coffee, because we got some stuff. Your behind is the co-host over there. So get your butt ready. And don't forget the 29th. You are invited to a party. 29th, I'm Sugar Babes. We're going to party. We're going to party hardy, baby. Because y'all know we're going to do Mother Love Logic good. We're going to do it right. And then we're going to do the song requests. We're going to have some fun. Yes, we is. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do the daggone thing. Right? But I'm done. I'm tired and I'm done. And again, like to say thank you guys for the support. But I had a long day. So I'm out of here. Don't worry, I'm going to be back more often. But thank you guys for the support. And certain things, I'm sorry. Too much time done went by. And I cannot catch up on. And I am not. So I'm going to start from maybe like a couple of days ago. But I cannot catch up with 8 weeks worth of stuff. I cannot do it. So certain things like I can hear, certain things I can't go, oh, word, that's a lie. This is true. I don't know. I ain't watching nothing. All I know is 1 minute they was working together on Jag's behalf. They was working together. Now they're not working together, her and the other content creator. And then this and this and that. I don't even know what went down with that. I don't know how that went sour. So like I said, if y'all tell me in the chat, I would know. But a lot of things that went sour. I don't know. I go check it out, but then I got to get my sleep. So I don't know what's the hell. So certain things, and like I said, if I speak to other content creators and they'll let me use it so I can hear both sides, I will do that. Yeah, I've been here and I'm lost. All right, I don't feel alone. I don't feel alone. But guys, mwah, I miss you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Manana. Peace.